It's Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com, and I'm testing Tuesday evening's Chinese news, industrial production, retail sales. It hasn't reported in 2 months, and I thought maybe copper or the Australian dollar would move on this news. So let's see if I'm right or I'm wrong. I'm using a bracket of 3, entry time of 21:59.57. It's a 10 p.m. trade. A first target of 3 ticks, a second target of 8 ticks. I'm trading copper with a stop of 8 ticks. That's my trade. My first trade, my second trade, we'll try the Australian dollar, similar settings. Let's see if copper does anything on this trade. Here we go. Small bracket.
Order pending.
10 o'clock news.
Order pending.
10 p.m. and it's 2 months of data, so that's why I think it popped a little bit, and now let's see if it'll follow through.
Order filled.
Hit the first target, so I'll manually move my stop. I didn't automatically move it. I'll move it to a little bit under break even. I only had a first target of $37.50. 3 ticks with copper. So now the question is it going to move forward, keep popping? I mean, obviously I wasn't right. I wasn't correct, even though it was 2 months of data. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. It's actually moving a little bit. 2 months of data, it's moving. Okay. So it looked like this trade could have worked.
Order filled.
And it did work, and it's still moving. So maybe I was right. Maybe I was right. Let's try it with the Australian dollar, the same trade. And you could see my targets might have been a little small because it was 2 months of data. Okay, I'm testing the same trade, the Chinese news at 10 p.m. industrial production retail report, with the Australian dollar with a bracket of 3, 2 contracts for 3 ticks, 1 contract for 12 ticks, a 9-tick stop. Entry time is the same, 9 p.m., 59 minutes and 57 seconds. Let's see if there's any trade there. It worked great with copper. So our orders will show up. 3-tick bracket.
Order pending.
57 seconds, 3 seconds before the news is released. And 6A. Copper did move on this trade, as you saw in this video. The Australian dollar did not. So we know, I believe that Chinese news, copper moves much better than the Australian dollar these days. So this would be a canceled trade with the Australian dollar. So copper's the winner, and it worked well. Could be because it was 2 months of data that didn't come out. 1 month of data that didn't come out, so it was a report on 2 months of data, because generally this report's been pretty slow. Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com, makers of JOBB software. We'll see you in the trade room.